Quiet on the set.
I love this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit. All right.
Hey, quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another glorious edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned. And got some fun stuff today planned for you guys. Don't really know what it is, but it's stuff. And giveaways are open. Giveaways are open on both streams. If you want to get in on the streamer bundle on twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/NBNN News, type in !bundle me. If you want to get in on the Steam Key giveaway on Laz's side, that would be ! I love free shit. And on my side, it's pound the booty.
Found it.
And remember, if you want a Steam key from either of us, tip either one of us 300 bits, and the recipient will get you a Steam key because we have a lot of them to give away. Or if you want to trigger a giveaway, that's 500 bits or sub to the channel. Either channel.
Indeed. But welcome to today's show. Running just a little behind schedule this Taco Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. That means we're going to double up on the giveaways and make sure you get twice as many streamer bundles at the butt and the top of the hour. And then I'm going to ask Conjurer Dragon if he actually read that post. Did you actually read that post? Because he says, rain on the anniversary. In a POT, you could have used a weather changer for sunshine. Well, the anniversary is not till the 17th, which is weeks away still. As if you had read the actual post, you would have known that. But I guess some people just don't read the post. No. Just picking on you, Conjure. Yes, it's not the anniversary just yet. But we can start with that as a topic today and let the cat out of the bag.
Yes.
Yeah, well, 10 years. What are a few hours or days? Yes, actually, you're right. Closer to, well, it's interesting because, it depends on the kind of math you use. Uh, we started this on the 17th of March, 2015, which would technically make it 10 years, technically. But if you count just 2015 as the year and those 9 months, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, it's closer to 11 years than it actually is 10 years. That's some Shroud math for you if you want to figure it that way. But
Yeah. But also we also have to include that like the first event that Laz and I covered together was a wedding, wasn't it?
I was going through some old stuff
Or
yesterday, and
was it the wedding or was it the BMC crafting fair that occurred
the crafting fair,
exactly one time?
I actually was looking at that, and I only saw myself in the crafting fair. You
No,
might have been you might have been on
we
audio. I didn't actually listen to the. I was just looking at some clips,
yeah.
just. But I was looking to see exactly when the first live stream actually was. And actually, the first live streams were on Twitch. They weren't actually on YouTube at the time. And let me
No,
get back
yeah.
here. But the very first video posted on YouTube, let me get there. View my channel. Okay. You're doing it,
Oops.
lunch with Laz and
Okay,
Jack. That happens. I
let
gotta
me let
mute
me
that.
let me go look at my videos as well. It's going to be
And
a funny thing
oldest. Let's see the oldest.
because I haven't uploaded a video since 2018.
I have Naked Wrestling from the Gridiron as 9 years ago on
Yeah.
YouTube. um, but where is the crafting fair? I'm looking for the crafting fair. I know it's here.
And my first video was April of 2015 with an Abydos talks about its town.
Oh, geez, Abby does. There's a name I haven't heard in a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
The crafting fair, yeah, the crafting fair was a lot later than that. So one of the very first ones we did, and I'm going to just bring this over to YouTube real quick so people can actually
Yeah.
see what I'm looking at over
Yeah.
here.
And then release 17, we have the intro quests.
Yeah.
Release last man standing, town management tutorials,
What is the date
events,
on
events,
this? It
events.
doesn't actually give me a date. Do I have to actually see? 9
And
years ago. It doesn't actually give me a date on it because
so we do have evidence of us publishing shit from
okay,
10
yeah,
years
it,
ago.
it, it was 3/27/15 in pre-alpha because that was the date
Yeah.
on the screen. So that was the very first one posted to YouTube 10 days after. But yeah, we started on the
Yeah.
17th. But thankfully, the date was tagged in the pre-alpha window, so I could actually
Yeah.
see that there. And then, we've got, yeah, and you can just see the difference. But now let's just take a quick look to see where you show up in these. As I'm actually on the right side of the screen where you sit now in all these old videos.
Mm-hmm.
The phrase that pays weekends. So yeah, welcome,
Oh man,
Quest.
yeah. Where someone was yelling at me for spamming
Yeah, Dust Ball,
when it's
Dust
like went back
Ball.
and went and looked back at the phrase that pays. It's like, dude, I said it over 10 minutes ago.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna guess that you were in on these Gust Ball ones. Let's just see if we can get
Yeah.
some audio
Yeah.
here and see.
That's I am Jack Frost and a few other characters. I have
Yeah, is
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this clip here real quick. I'm gonna throw this over here.
Oh man. God, please no.
You wanna play? You wanna play this clip?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Or are you already playing
Yeah,
it?
and it would automatically started playing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
in game. I am Jack Frost and a few other characters. I have no idea who I'm going to be and when I'm going to be them. But
What's that?
Listen to my voice on there.
I know, I know. The quality
And I,
of that.
well, I, the silly thing is people on my stream are not able to hear it because hold on, I've got to change my default audio.
But yeah, that's probably one of the first ones where you were actually joining on a.
Yeah. Well, I just think it's fucking hilarious. I'm just skipping around on there. And Selenia's like, Jack sounds so joyful and full of life then. Yeah.
Speaking of joyful,
It was
Joyful Vice just hit us up with a sub for 12 months.
yeah. Yeah. So do you have the wedding that we first covered somewhere?
Yeah, I'm sure we do, and we'll get around to that probably.
Yeah.
You know, I guess we could take. I'd have to find it in here. Actually, I guess I could just search wedding.
Yeah. Doing the full on YouTube search doesn't work because I don't know how you titled it.
Yeah, I got the.
And K's or the Dragon Con wedding is
Yeah.
not what we're talking about.
Yeah, that comes up there. Sunday night fights. I don't know why the gridiron. Then there's that wedding at
Ken?
at Hobloth.
Yeah. Kazan
No,
renewing
no,
his wedding vows.
no, the other wedding.
Oh, yes. Yes. With the imposter. The imposter. Yes. Fine. Obviously not me.
But interestingly enough, wedding doesn't show the other one, which has got to be there someplace.
Yeah.
I don't know why it doesn't, but it's got to be in here someplace. I mean, that was. Let's see. Can I sort by length? Popular? No, I can't sort by length. Cannot sort by length, which is unfortunate. Pack Slayer's first anniversary. Fishing with Winfield. Oh, here's a classic special delivery. Beer is coming. That was what put us on the map. That was the one that put us on the map.
No, I think it's the consistency is what really put us on the map. Us being around and interpreting things and remember the boning of the sheep. So, yeah.
I mean, some of these, yeah, I mean, back in the day, I don't know why, but like, the welcome quests were broken down into 15-minute segments. I don't remember why that was.
I don't know.
I got
But,
Gus
but
Ball, 105, 107, one of,
yeah. Oh, we covered a ton of in-game events, and unfortunately, we ran into an issue with people not respecting time related to event start
yeah.
because um,
Oh, the
whatever.
pyramid. Remember the pyramid? When we
Oh, yes.
when we were seeing how high we can actually stack people, this one was funny. Let's
Hmm.
see if we can get just a clip of this. This
And
was
hey, go back to your game window real quick.
yeah.
Notice who's in the scene.
Who's in the scene?
Yeah, someone we haven't seen in a long time.
Oh, the lovely mistress of
Amber.
chaos. Yes, Amber
Yeah,
Okan.
yeah.
But I have no audio on this window just because I don't want the audio right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
this was
I
where
have no idea
we
what you're looking
learned
at.
that you could stand people on top of each other's head before they took away collision. I'll give you
Yeah.
a quick screenshot of it just so you can remember what this
Actually, I'm
was.
going through your channel now. But yeah, I mean,
This is
we've
when
covered so
we would stack people standing up trying to find out what the
yes.
Z level was.
The
But
Z limit, yes. It was like 117 or something like that.
yeah, Joyful Bite says the welcome quest would have been broken down mostly because it was across different POTs, but that was
Yeah.
usually per week or per month,
Well,
however they were doing it then. This is like,
it was per month. The welcome quest was initiated by Duke Gregor.
yes.
And he was the one that ran the welcome quest. And so that was the only way to get like the blue torch and some other blue items. Yeah.
But what
But
I'm
yes.
referring to is, let me show you here one more time. I'll scroll down here. You'll notice as I scroll, this is one event that was 1 of 11, 11 of 11, 4 of 11, 5 of 11, but they're all broken down into 15-minute segments. But
Yeah.
there was something that was causing us only be able to upload 15 minutes at a time at that point, or I don't know why that would do that. I think that was something to do with Twitch at the time. When you uploaded it, broke it down into segments before I think I got to a point where I was allowed to,
Yeah.
yeah. But got to ask Joyful Bites, are we going to stop what we're doing and play with our balls there, Miss Amber, or are we going to continue with the nudes?
Which is us talking about memory lane.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have plenty of that during the
I
week
know.
of the 17th.
Yeah.
But let's get to that topic real quick while we wait for an answer.
She's just keep going.
Just keep
So,
going.
yeah. But we
Yes,
do
sir.
have the NBNN's 10th anniversary party. Hopefully Laz removed some extraneous and Lumir, thank you for that sub. Forum post with come join us and Laz and Jack as NBN celebrates its 10th anniversary. Join us in Owl's Head March 17th. Yes, it's also St. Patrick's Day. To celebrate the milestone. Live stream happens at 12 to 1 Central Standard Time, but don't fret if you missed that one. We stream live every Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 Central Standard Time. Simulcast on the all important.
RFB.
No, it's WRFB.
WRFB. Yeah.
No, WRFB. Radio Free Britannia on your
WRFB.
ether vibration amplifiers in game, or listen at the link wrfb.rock/soda. NBNN News was created by Laz
Or slash pop.
as the premier news outlet for Shroud of the Avatar. And so, funny thing related to that comment right there. So, we do have to give credit to Zeke Cooper
Duke Ezekiel
for
Cooper
the name
for the naming convention. That's
name
right.
New Britannia News Network. But the entire concept of streaming, who do you get to thank for that, Laz?
That's this guy over here.
This guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's a funny story. We'll talk about that in a minute. But go ahead and finish this post up real quick.
But the show would have been dead without both of us. The New Britannia News Network went live 24 hours a day, March 17th, 2015, starting with a regular in-game streams and progressing to a daily talk show, Lunch with Laz and Jack, where it is today. NBNN has been covering in-game events and news ever since. Join us with a trip down memory lane and grab yourself this commemorative cloak featuring the rare royal purple dye with magic glowing ether trim. Dun dun dun.
Yes.
Yes.
This will
The
probably,
TV actually turns on.
yeah, that would be
No,
nice.
it's just got some glow.
It's
got the glow.
We're going to be drinking
It's shown off.
the green Sprite, which you can't see because my green screen
It
blacks out the can.
It blacks it out. I will be imbibing the Diet Dr. Pepper.
or the classic Pepsi, which I have as a backup once my Sprite is gone today.
But yes, it is a great cloak. Unfortunately, this doesn't get the NBNN I love this shit complete logo due to we are violating their words.
They wouldn't let us put the logo or the lettering in, but I was allowed to use this. Shroud
of consistency. Other people have it, including someone that just came online. They've ignored it in the past. Why they couldn't do it this time? Don't know.
Who just came on?
Yeah,
Shooter.
No, someone that has the one of the things that should have never been approved.
Oh, like the Led Zeppelin logo?
Don't know what you're talking about. But yes. Jack and Diet Dr. Pepper is okay, but I've got a 4-drink maximum because I don't want to die. So, yeah.
Yeah, Amber, I think the same thing. They should have let us, there are exceptions to the rules, and I believe that should have been an exception, especially, that, we've been doing this for over 10 years, 5 days a week, as Jack said in our Discord today, talking about how easy it is to stream and how people make money doing it, although not really about the money, but the money helps. But
hey.
How easy it is.
Conjure just tipped 300 bits on my stream.
Yay,
you know what that means. He's a copy of a Steam key. Hope this one works. It is a game called Koromon. And not all Steam keys work for Germany. Thanks to requirements that you must have a label on it. Yes. But Koromon is a JRPG, so hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, we don't have too many other exceptions. The exceptions that I'm aware of are were long before they were enforcing rules, you know.
Well,
But
it, it's always been shroud of the inconsistency.
now
Um,
the one thing I will talk about here is this is probably the second time this has been done. This cloak, you'll notice that this is a heraldry cloak. This is not a
yes.
two-handed clasp cloak. It's not your standard uh, asset that they would just toss out there and ask you for colors and do their thing. There's new rules, and new conventions with how cloaks are going to be handled going forward here. And this is part of the new uh, rule set, I guess.
Yeah, it
now,
was. Yeah,
now
it's shroud of the inconsistency.
now there were options where I could have just went with the standard clasp cloak. But at this point, the understanding is that they won't just be handing those out anymore. I would have had to take a whole bunch of names of whoever attended and then submitted those names, and then they would mail those individually to those people, which I did not want to do because it's just, you know, I'm not doing that. If somebody wants a cloak, they're going to come up to me. Um, I'm going to hand them a cloak, and they're going to be done with it.
Yeah,
um, the thought process was, too many people are getting cloaks, which I disagree with because there aren't that many people running events or stuff anymore. But apparently, this is why we can't have nice things, as Ravlox put it, because some people were getting the cloaks and then either not handing them all out or only handing
I'm
out a
sorry to say,
small
but
amount of them.
that is something that they can go into and do their own audit and destroy excess stuff.
It doesn't matter. You hand out 100,
That is,
and you
but that
make them for that event. That's it.
yeah,
I'm just going to ask the simple question: how many cloaks do you have from past events stored in chests that are
a
just sitting
lot.
there idle? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean that's one where if they came through and deleted them, it's like okay. I mean, it's like it was for that one. Um, it's that is one where it's like they can always sit there and say, okay, return your unused cloak. Any that weren't delivered. That is an easier solution than hey, we're going to overly complicate handing out cloaks for a player event because that's just another means of disenfranchising
Well,
the
I think they should
community.
have just stuck to the guns and here's 100 and that's it.
Well,
And
like here's 50, here's 25, here's how many do you think you need? Okay, here
yeah,
is this.
and
If you need more, whisper us.
they started doing that for a while too. They did that, I think, back in 2019 with the SodaCon 2019 cloak. They didn't want to hand out bunches and bunches of them. And of course, we already had a list of like 70, 80 people who were, in line for cloaks. They were
Yeah,
like, here's 50. And they're like, 50 doesn't work. We need, at least 100 because we already have 80 plus people on the list for these things. So,
yeah.
but yeah, as Knight Rider says, soon to be on CC's vendor, but that was okay. Um, I tried to also find out if they would do it as like a monthly login item, but then if they did it that way, which they nixed that idea altogether, it would become a no trade item, which I didn't want to happen. So the other way,
The entire no trade is still
yeah,
one of the stupidest rules related to
but I'm
crowd.
gonna reach into my bag here, a cloak.
Oh,
Let's
oh,
see.
oh, and Selene is like, I tried to get some trophies set up for the music hunts I was organizing. I never heard back after the first auto email.
Yeah, trophies they should be
Uh-oh.
given out, no problem. I guess
Proud
I
of the
put that cloak
consistency.
someplace else, but the very first one that was done in this fashion was for the last wedding that was done. What's her name? Gaylorn and Irish Eye's wedding. They did it like
Yeah.
this, and of course,
Guys,
what?
just so you know, it's past the bottom of the hour.
It's not past the
And
bottom of the hour. It's just the bottom of the hour. Relax.
your microphone is still on top of your head.
Yes.
But Dwip and Selenia are going to be getting streamer bundles from me. So Selenia and Libu Lionheart.
I've got Drip and Obden Jornsen are my two.
Odin Bjornsson. Bjornsson.
Bjornsen.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and Libu. Oops, caps lock. Libu Lionheart is getting his.
Guys, I'll catch you guys later.
Okay. You have a great day, Lomir.
All right.
Yeah.
Giveaways are reopened on my side and will soon be reopened on Laz's side.
Obden. I ain't got that spelled right. A-U-D. A-U-D. That's why. Obden. There we go. Get that streamer bundle out to him. Wiener. Here we are. And then, yes, archive those and recreate the giveaway and reopen the giveaway. And the giveaway is now reopened. So, Morgan, you got to do that again, buddy. Jumping the gun. But anyway,
All good. All good.
yeah. Doing the heraldry cloak was the route I decided to go. Of course, you have to A, buy the patterns now. B, you have to create all the cloaks yourself, and C, you have to do basically you have to do all the work. The only thing they will do is then come back and do the renaming of the cloak in the fashion of whatever the event is. So I decided to bite the bullet and spend the money, and this way I had control over the cloaks. I had say over how they got handed out, whether they get handed out or not. If I want to keep all hundreds myself, well, that's my business. Because I bought them, I paid for them, I built them. But that's not going to happen. I'm
Yeah.
going to be giving away probably as many of them as I can. And then, of course, I made the fantastic decision to make sure that they were royal purple because that is my standard color scheme for Lazarus. And thankfully, I started when I did because I didn't realize that we had changed.
That with the speed of growing.
That
So did you do my
yeah,
only
we
water
are
once?
we
No,
are
you didn't.
no, we didn't. Is what happened was you'll notice this one right here is not watered, the one you're standing on.
Yeah.
And it did come in with the rest of them, as you stated. So I'm thinking that you're absolutely right. You water them initially, and then you can just leave them alone for the time.
Yeah. 3 days.
Because it only has the yield to worry about. You don't have to actually worry about getting more than the one plant. But as you'll notice, this one is watered. This one says it needs water. But it came in with the other ones. This was just a little seedling yesterday. And tonight around 10 o'clock, I will find out, again, what the next step is. But this is the one that I'm experimenting with, which will save me time if I can just plant them and forget about them for 3.5 days. Um, yeah, that's just a lot easier than having to try and stick to a watering schedule. So um, we'll find that out here coming up later on tonight. Later on tonight. But meanwhile, talking about plants, yesterday's topic was supposed to be potted plants, so why don't we get this one out?
Now I gotta go find it. And why am I running so slow?
Decorative plants, as it may be.
Oh, it's the
Yeah, which is
the Lord British battle axe that I was wielding. Now I'm gonna go find decorative plants. Da 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 da. Deco dungeon? No. Decorative plants. Please make it so the revitalized flesh flare baby can also be potted. There are potted flesh flares in the Crown store. The tabletop variety. Can we put them in planters? They're already plotted. Allie, what's the difference between a pot and a planter? Let's go back to the greenhouse real quick.
Bergen asks whether they could also be potted, so he specifically says potted.
Oh, yeah. Flesh flare could also be potted. Yes.
So
yes,
he would need to change his
topic. But the tabletop is smaller.
Well, if you go over to the store, there is the potted flesh flare, the huge potted flesh flare, the large flesh flare, the large potted flesh flare. So there's a large, there's a normal, there's a huge, and then there's a tabletop.
You're right. You're right.
Now, I'm almost tempted to spend the 200 to get the regular one, but I'm not going to do it. So if anybody's got one of them and wants to come over and share and show us theirs, but you show us yours, we'll show you mine. But yeah,
well,
if they wanted to put it in a planting bed, that's a different story.
This would be, so the request really is, so the revitalized flesh flare baby, right? I do not see the flesh flare baby.
Yes.
In the list of decorations.
I know, because somebody is just jumping on the word flesh flare and not paying attention to the actual request, because that would mean work.
Yeah. So, but then also, if we go back into the Crown shop and we actually look,
the baby's not even available in the Crown shop.
Not in the Crown shop, nor is the regular flesh flare size in a potted variety either.
Sure. Potted flesh flare, the first one.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Sorry. I was looking for a description. But yeah, the baby flesh flare is not listed here. And if you even do a search for baby, yeah, it's like you get baby pets.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the baby clockwork dragon and the silver clockwork dragon are listed as aether vibration devices, but they
What?
are.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I did a search for baby in the crown shop.
Right.
The baby clockwork dragon and the copper and silver are both in the silver
Yeah, every clockwork
are
pet,
both aether
every
aether
clockwork
vibration
pet
devices.
is an aether vibration device. Didn't you know that?
And forgot trivial
Oh.
bit of information that went
Yeah.
in one year and went out the other.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure I'll forget that in the next 3 seconds as well.
Yeah. All clockwork
'Cause-
pets are aether vibration amplifier devices because it didn't
I
make
play
sense to sell them. We just gonna make them free and really ruin the damn game's income economy because we're just gonna give you these things instead of selling them to you. Which
Well, I
again,
mean, their own business model awareness has always been one of the weirdest things
yes.
that we've ever had to contend with. Yeah, it's our goal to make Shroud of the Avatar less and less money
Yeah.
focused.
Knight Rider, what are you talking about? Got to loot, then revive. What are you talking about? Rare. Am I missing something?
Joyful Amber Rain. Wait, they have a business model? I thought they just threw ideas in the air and accepted whatever landed. Well, that's what it appears like at some point in time. But yes.
The baby flesh flare is a drop. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe Allie would pay attention to the fact that the baby flesh flare needs some attention. Yeah.
The revitalized flesh flare baby. Yes.
Yeah. You've made that saying famous, Jack. I tell you, even Selenius
I
is
know.
getting on the bandwagon. So my question is, you can plant it in what, like a normal planter, but you can't put it in a pot. Is that the question? I mean, maybe Bergen needs to.
I'm going to. I mean, maybe what he needs to do for Allie is to turn around and provide screenshots of him looting the revitalized baby flesh flare, then potting it or planting it in a planter, and then saying, "Why can't I plant this in a pot?"
Yes, Bergen. You know what
Because
to do, buddy. Get on it.
yeah, because obviously someone is not paying attention.
Yeah. Again.
And again, Allie, use your official forum account for these responses. That way, it's tracked in the dev tracker. If it's not tracked in the dev tracker, it's not an official response of any kind. But yep.
Yeah. Talk about that deco. You had the deco dungeon there too, did you?
Yes, I did. The Deco Dungeon. The cavern is the same size as the troll spawn cavern. I would love to be able to place Deco in a big cavern in my dungeon the same size as the troll spawn cavern, but no spawn. This would make placing lava pools easier as there are other large deco items. And this is a wishlist request by Sandra.
Yes.
Hey, that should be relatively easy because anything with a deco service is not supposed to have spawns in it anyways.
Yeah, but there's variants of certain dungeons. Certain dungeons are allowed deco, other dungeons don't. Again, that's
if it
some
allows a
Shroud math.
spawner, no deco.
Yeah,
I
right.
believe that's the rule. If it
But
allows deco, no spawn.
but at that point, she hits on the big problem of the month right now, which
Lava
is
pools?
please, 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 please fix lava pools.
The
We've
lava pools?
we've gotten to 2 pages on this now because people are really PO'd
Wasn't
about
this
their
supposed to
lava
be
pools.
what wasn't this supposed to be fixed months ago?
Oh, it
Where
was fixed.
the patch notes said fixed,
It
not fixed?
was fixed, and then it was fixed again,
Yeah.
and like everything else, and it was then fixed again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Contra. Yeah, lava pools. Yeah, like yeah. First off, let's go to the crown store before we read this. Lava, lava.
Lava. Okay, development. This has been a known issue for far too long. Um,
Yeah, look at those lava pools before we get to.
wait,
Oh,
I'm
Andrew,
scrolling
thank
down.
you, Andrew.
Where are the lava pools?
Just type in lava.
In what?
The
Oh,
crown
in the
store.
crown shop.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at these things.
10, 15, and $20 a piece. These things are not cheap.
Yeah, no. 10, 15, and 20. I mean, this is assets that people have spent money for. You need to fix those shit. Um. Duh, duh, duh.
Okay, Andrew tells me that you only need the recipe, so let's see. He just sent me the recipe.
Let's see.
No,
But
he
yes.
actually sent me the plant. Okay, we'll look at that in a minute.
Yeah. This has been a known issue for far too long. We, the players, are starting to get really angry about lava pools being so consistently unfishable, untargetable. It has become so bad that people are starting to refusing to fish at all, and even leaving the game. I think that's might be a little bit over the top there, Janzik. There's lots better reasons to leave the game than the inability to fish in a lava pool. But yes, it is frustrating for something that you paid for. Tell you a little story here. I have a good friend in the game of over 5 years. He posted yesterday about the lava pools not working, that he was unable to fish. He was really angry because he wanted a chance to win a deed from Him News tournament. However, after getting frustrated after an hour of not being able to find a lava pool that worked, what? He came here to the forum to post about it. He is older and doesn't understand the intricacies of this forum setup, i.e., he uses Internet Explorer still. He didn't know where to post his complaint. He saw a wish list, so he posted there, as in, I wish you would please fix the lava beds. It was removed, and the response was, this is a known issue. He got back in the game and said, well, Jan, I'm leaving and finding a new game. This is bullshit. They know this shit is broken, and they won't fix it. How the hell are we supposed to use the pools if they are broken and the devs have known it but won't fix it? This is amazingly frustrating. So I went on to say, yeah, I get it. I have purchased more than 20 lava pools for the town which I steward, and I am constantly getting complaints from people who try to fish in Soren Fields. So I go there and move the pools around and remove buildings and trees near the pools, and sometimes they work, but it's a daily battle. Shroud of the consistency, people. Yeah. Oh, yes. Unless you are Winfield, fishing is life for Winfield. Yes. Imagine having spent more than 25,000 crowns on broken items that won't work more than half the time. Okay, that's a box. Any reputable business would either fix or replace my merchandise, or they would buy back the broken merch with a full refund. That being said, I've now lost one of my longtime game friends and won't be able to hang out with him in Soda anymore. This has prompted me to post here to let development know that this known issue is no longer going to be ignored by clients. It is time to fix this bug, problem, issue, broken equipment, whatever you want to call it, or however you want to refer to it. If you can't fix it, redesign it, replace the pools. I want my crowns back. Queen Bee also posting, I purchased 3 large pools, and every so often I can fish in them. Kodo items usually mean people are paying real money to purchase them. Absolutely. That means when these items are broken, you're selling faulty items. There should be a conscious effort to fix them.
It goes on, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, Shroud of the Fisherman.
Yes. That means when these items, there should be, let's see. I totally agree. I have 16 lava pools and they are unfishable outside, regardless of what I do to fix them. I had to pull them up. If you're lucky enough to be able to target the lava from the side of the pool from the ground, you can't move your blue circle anywhere but on the side and hope you don't catch on fire because you're too close. I have also played this game for 5 years and currently looking for another one because Catnip refuses to fix the problem. They might try to smooth things over by putting in new recipes for a table or a stool. That doesn't cut it anymore. They have promised to fix things for years, like the barred instrument fiasco. We believed them and they did nothing except put a shitty band-aid on it that doesn't work either. Fix the problem, or there will be more leaving. I have no problem supporting the game by buying things in the Croto store, but the game should support those that support it. Wow. Some angry people. I mean, these people should be joining Lunch with Laz and Jack. I mean, we've only said these things a few times.
This is
they don't
just
refuse.
one item they're all really PO'd about, I tell you what.
Is old. Yep, please fix lava pools. In POTs, it's high time. It's nuisance number 1 in the game. That's number 1 for you? Please, give lava pools some love. After move the pools many times, I found a place where they work from one side, but not from the other. These pools are very expensive, only using on one half in my case. So 50% of my pools are wasted Kodos from Morkin. Wow. Conjures his comment in Twitch. They do not refuse to fix the pools. They are not able to simply fix them. It shouldn't be hard. It really shouldn't. Now, because this is because one, you have a mesh, then you have the water, because lava is essentially water. It's just a different texture, followed by a variable of what kind of item is acquired from this pool. These things should not be extremely difficult to fix. And I'm sure that Ravlox is going to go on some stream and talk about how complicated it is, missing the thing that is completely obvious related to it.
Wait for it.
Oh, yeah. Lythander, I agree that the pool needs to be fixed. I can't speak for others, nor do I have any lava pools, but I have invested money and time in this game. I really enjoy fishing. If you want to catch some whoppers,
All
lava
right.
fishing is
You,
the way to
you ain't
go.
got no dog in this game. If you haven't bought a lava fishing pool, you have no place to complain. Hush.
Yeah. I really enjoy trying to beat my friends in the player-owned town sponsored fishing events. I call it Old Geezers PvP. Plus, you get a chance to win some cool things and you get bragging rights. It's pretty frustrating to be in the lead and someone beats you when you go to try to do better pools and the better pools don't work. I understand you're short-staffed and probably burnt out, but remember, there are still folks that enjoy the fellowship and camaraderie that is found in this game. Sandra, I decided to spend this year fishing for the big contest, but found to have fish. I have to fish from the side, in close with over-the-shoulder camera angle, and look under the character's armpit to get it to work, which is a pain. I prefer to have my camera pull out as far as it will go and look down on it, but quite often doesn't work the way it should. Please, 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 please fix this issue. Himnu, I agree this should be made a priority. It's very annoying when I get players messaging me all the time about the lava pools as if there's something I can do as the Lightbringer Isle giveaway. And all I can tell them is it's a known issue and go see the devs. Himnu, what's up with the camel case there? I agree to all the above. Perhaps since the fix is clearly a challenging one, the item description in this Kodo store should be updated to say these only work reliably in dungeons or basements. There's no way, no one is wasting money without all the facts. And Morkan, it's very hard to place a large lava pool in a dungeon or a basement when the rooms are too small for them. Not to mention, the pools can only be placed in whatever default orientation they first appear as they come out of your inventory. What? They cannot be rotated underground and have become nearly impossible to place?
But yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No, I'm going to go with other people's comments because I don't do these things. Yeah. I agree with everything. Something should be done about this ASAP. And I want to go over, like, this started Friday, and we are now to the comments on Sunday.
Yeah, keep going.
In the meantime, the devs should add a note in the Crown Store explaining that they are extremely buggy for fishing, pretty expensive for something that isn't working correctly. A disclaimer will at least give unaware player a heads up of the problems. I never bought one of these because of the issues, and I won't until they're fixed. Ravelox. We actually have been working on the lava pools. We even have a new fumarole one standing by for when the remaining issues are resolved. The information we had gotten in the past was misleading and ended up in a ton of troubleshooting labor. We are taking Mapper's suggestion and setting the lava pools to only be placeable in dungeons and basements. What? And also a note will be added to the Crown Store. While we continue to debug, we are putting an updated medium lava pool into the game that contains a bunch of fixes. The medium lava pool has all new mesh visual effects and updated bounding. The pool may or may not update automatically in-game. Not. Normally, you would need to pick it up the pool and replace it, but with this release, you will not be able to put it back unless it's in a dungeon or a basement. After release, I will change the flag back on QA to allow testing in POTs and lots.
Yeah. Have they fixed coconuts yet? Yeah, no. They're too busy working on Let's
Yeah.
just take them out of POTs and lots and just make them only usable in 2 areas
A dungeon
because
and a basement
that's
that
our fix. Yeah.
um
Yeah.
which is not a fix.
All right, finish this up because we got to finish up.
Yeah, I mean, this is silly. After release, as of right now, I can only duplicate the issue in one direction, and even then, it only reduces the distance that you can obtain a blue indicator. Pulling your character's camera back when placed on lots bypasses the issue in most cases. If the new medium pool is an improvement, I will implement the same structure changes to the small and large pools.
Yeah. We'll come back and revisit this tomorrow.
Yeah, this is going to be
Yeah. And we'll go
holy.
we'll go do a little lava testing tomorrow as well as check out this plant that Andrew was so kind to
Yeah,
send to me. So thank you, Andrew. But meanwhile, we got to pull the final giveaways of the day.
and Dogpaw TV, what's your in-game name? Because I can't remember it. And Conjure a Dragon. Check your in-game mailbox.
Dogpaw TV and Selenia.
Yes.
Both
Do you know
my
Dogpaw's?
winners. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. Dogpaw.
And Dogpaw is also receiving a streamer bundle or a Steam key for the game
He's
Figment.
Cosmo DJ. Cosmo
Okay.
DJ. So Cosmo DJ and Selenia, congratulations. You are our winners. And then I am going to close the game key giveaway, pick ourselves a winner, and Cosmo is also the winner of my game key. And he's going to
Congratulations.
get himself a copy of, let's see what he's going to get himself a copy
And
of.
Figment is $20, dude. So congratulations.
He's going to get himself a copy of Scheming Through the Zombie Apocalypse, The Beginning.
Nice.
The Beginning.
Nice.
On Steam, and that is currently $5 on Steam, but that's still a free game. So, congratulations, Dogpaw. Thank you, Amber, for joining us and for your donations, and of course, thank you all for joining us here each and every day. We do appreciate it, and we'll be back with more tomorrow, doing some follow-up on these topics and showing you exactly what the problems are.
Yes.
So till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
Omir's out of here, and we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.